A storm rages over the Scottish Highlands. Mist wraps the cliffs, and the wind carries whispers of the past. Every choice, every secret, every battle has led to this moment. The saga you've followed for years is coming to its final chapter. Jaime and Clare have faced impossible odds, love, war, and fate itself, but now the end is near. Are you ready to witness the conclusion of a story that has captured hearts across the world? The camera slowly sweeps across the rolling green. Hills of Scotland, mist curling around ancient stones. The world seems quiet, but the silence is heavy with tension. Birds scatter as shadows move across the cliffs, hinting that something is coming. A gentle piano melody plays softly in the background, echoing the quiet moments before chaos. Wind carries the scent of rain in history, reminding us that every place holds a memory. Every stone a story. Clare stands at the edge of a cliff, her silhouette framed by the setting sun. Her hands clutch a letter, the words on it hidden from view, but heavy with meaning. Her face is calm, but her eyes tell another story: fear, determination, and a longing for something she may never have again. Jaime appears in the distance, riding toward her across the hills, his coat flapping in the wind, boots kicking up the wet earth. The camera lingers on him as he pauses, looking toward the horizon as if sensing a storm that has yet to arrive. The scene shifts to a quiet village. Below the hills, smoke rises from chimneys. Villagers move with a sense of routine, unaware that their lives are about to change forever. The camera moves slowly through cobblestone streets, past market stalls now empty in the fading light. A child laughs somewhere, a reminder of innocence amid a world bracing for conflict. Every glance, every detail tells the story of a life. Before the storm, a life that might not survive what's coming. Text fades in over these scenes. The calm is only the beginning. The words linger as the music swells slightly, hinting at tension beneath the beauty. The camera pans to a wide shot of the Highlands, clouds swirling, lightning flashing far away just for a moment. The wind howls across the mountains, carrying echoes of battles fought, love lost, and promises made. Even in silence, the past speaks, reminding us that every decision matters. Every moment counts. This is not just a story of war or adventure. It is the story of a love that has endured centuries. Clare's hand tightens around the letter as she turns, meeting Jaime's eyes. There is an unspoken understanding between them, a promise that no matter what comes, they will face it together. Yet in the distance, shadows gather. The calm is ending. The storm is coming. The final chapter is about to begin. The sky darkens. Clouds rolling across the Highlands like restless spirits. A distant thunder rumbles as the camera moves closer to Jaime and Clare, standing at the edge of a cliff. The wind whips around them, tugging at their clothes, yet they remain steady side by side. There is a pause in their movement, a moment where everything they have endured, the battles, the heartbreak, the relentless pursuit of survival, catches up with them. The quiet is heavy, almost suffocating. As if the land itself remembers every scar and sorrow they've faced. Flashbacks flicker across the screen like fleeting memories. The first meeting in Inverness, stolen glances in crowded ballrooms, whispered promises by candlelight, the thunder of muskets on battlefields, and tears shed in the shadow of loss. Each memory is vivid yet fleeting, a reminder of how far they have come, how much is at stake. The visuals are overlaid with soft, haunting violin notes, rising and falling like the beat of a heart preparing for something inevitable. Suddenly, movement in the forest below. A group of riders emerges, cloaked in shadows. The camera cuts to a close-up of their determined eyes, hinting at danger yet unseen. A subtle tension grips the air. The quiet of the Highlands is broken by hooves striking the earth. The text fades in. The past never forgets. And it always returns. The words hang in the mist as Clare's gaze sharpens, her hand brushing the hilt of her sword. Jaime tightens his jaw, scanning the horizon, every sense alert. The calm they once knew is gone, replaced by a growing awareness that old enemies, long-forgotten threats, and hidden secrets are converging now. The camera pans upward to a storm. Brewing in the distance, lightning illuminating a castle on the cliffs, the waves crashing violently below. Shadows flicker against its stone walls, hinting at plots, betrayals, and battles yet to come. The wind carries whispers of voices from the past, friends lost, promises broken, and warnings unheeded. Clare and Jaime exchange a look that speaks volumes. They know that nothing will be the same again. Every decision, every move will define the future they fight for as the music swells. The montage of visuals intensifies jam-packed flashes of tense standoffs. Hands gripping letters and weapons, and fleeting moments of intimacy between Jaime and Clare. The section ends with a lingering shot of the Highlands, dark and foreboding, the storm growing closer. Text fades in. Their past is coming for them, and the end draws near. The audience is left on the edge of anticipation, feeling the weight of history and destiny colliding. The camera crashes into the heart of the storm. Lightning slicing across the darkened sky. The Highlands are no longer calm. Jagged cliffs and raging seas mirror the chaos approaching in the lives of Jaime and Clare. Smoke rises from distant fires, twisting into the swirling mist like ghosts of battles past. Every frame pulses with urgency. This is a world on the edge, where every choice can ignite catastrophe. Cut to fleeting glimpses of conflict. Jaime, riding through torrential rain, sword in hand, eyes fixed on an unseen enemy. Clare tending to the wounded, her hands trembling but her resolve unbroken. Whispers in dimly lit halls hinting at betrayal and secrets long buried. Each moment is a heartbeat of tension, a reminder that love and loyalty will be tested in ways they never imagined. The music shifts, drums pound like the gallop of hooves, strings scream with desperation, and distant horns echo through the Highlands, announcing danger on every side. Intercut moments show the emotional stakes. A letter torn in half, a tender hand reaching for another that may never return, tears glistening in candlelight, faces filled with fear and determination. Clare's eyes meet Jaime's across a crowded battlefield, the unspoken promise between them stronger than ever, but shadows creep closer. A masked figure moves silently in the night, plotting revenge. The text on screen appears. Every battle leaves a scar, every secret a wound. The words linger as a gust of wind scatters ashes across the land, a symbolic reminder that nothing remains untouched by conflict. The montage intensifies. Horse hooves pound through mud, cannon smoke curls around stone towers, and flames consume buildings in the distance. The camera slows on fleeting moments of intimacy, Clare and Jaime's hands brushing. A quiet look of understanding, but each is quickly shattered by the chaos surrounding them. The world they've fought to protect is slipping through their fingers, and the audience feels the tension gnawing at every scene. Text fades in again. When love meets destiny, only the strongest survive. The section ends with a dramatic aerial shot, the storm above, the sea crashing below, Jaime and Clare standing together, silhouetted against the chaos. The music crescendos, then pauses, leaving the viewer holding their breath, knowing the conflict is far from over. The Highlands, once a place of memory and beauty, now stand as a battlefield for heart, honor, and survival. The audience is left with a pulse of anticipation. The end is coming, and nothing will be the same. The camera hovers over a high cliff, wind tearing through the mist like the whispers of fate itself. Below, the sea crashes violently against jagged rocks, a mirror to the storm raging in Jaime and Clare's hearts. Every shadow, every flicker of lightning seems to carry a warning. The final chapter is here. The music is low, tense, yet tinged with a haunting melody of Hapa, reminder that even in darkness, love can shine. Jaime stands with his back to the storm, face etched with determination and fear. Clare approaches, her steps deliberate, the hem of her dress whipping in the wind. Their eyes lock, and in that silent exchange, a lifetime of struggles, victories, losses, and promises is communicated. A letter flutters from Clare's hand, caught by the wind, a symbol of choices made and consequences yet to be faced. The text appears softly on screen. Every path leads to this moment. Flashes of the past collide with the present, the first tender touch between them. Whispered confessions in candlelit rooms, battles fought shoulder to shoulder, sacrifices made in silence. But intercut with these memories are glimpses of peril shadows, lurking in castle corridors, enemies closing in, and decisions that could change everything. Each frame pulses with tension, reminding the audience that love alone may not be enough to survive what comes next. Suddenly, the storm peaks. Rain lashes across the cliffs. Lightning illuminates the faces of Jaime and Clare in stark relief. And the music swells with a dramatic crescendo. They reach for each other, hands clasped, yet the world around them threatens to pull them apart. Text appears. Love will be tested. Fate will be decided. The montage quickens. Swords clash. Fire consumes wooden halls, and moments of tenderness are shattered by chaos. Every second is charged with emotion, a delicate balance between hope and despair. The storm begins to subside, leaving a wet, glistening landscape behind. But the tension lingers like a shadow, refusing to vanish. Mist curls over the cliffs, hiding dangers yet unseen. Jaime and Clare stand on a narrow path carved into the mountainside, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of dawn breaking through heavy clouds. Every step they take seems deliberate, as if the land itself is guiding or warning them. The music is solemn, almost sacred, echoing the weight of their journey and the countless trials they have endured. The camera cuts to fleeting images. A candle flickers in a darkened room, a sword glinting in the morning sun, a letter half buried. In the rain-soaked earth, these small moments carry enormous meaning, symbolic reminders that the past and present are entwined. And destiny has already begun to cast its final shadow. Text appears softly on screen. The choices they made echo through time. Each word lingers, resonating like the quiet before the final act. Flashbacks collide with present peril. Jaime in a duel, Clare tending a wounded comrade, a horse, galloping through misty forests, distant figures moving with purpose and threat. The tension builds through every frame, not just with action, but with emotion, faces reflecting hope, fear, love, and determination all at once. The audience can feel that every decision from their past is converging toward this singular, inescapable moment. Then silence strikes. The music softens as the camera lingers on Jaime and Clare's hands. Tightly clasped, fingers intertwined, a visual vow that no storm, literal or figurative, can sever their bond. Their eyes meet, conveying unspoken words, forgiveness, loyalty, and courage. A faint glimmer of sunlight breaks through the mist, falling across the highlands and illuminating the path ahead. Text fades in. In the end, love is the fiercest force of all. The section closes with an expansive aerial shot of the highlands stretching to the horizon. Shadows of past battles, past losses, past triumphs seem to linger across the hills and valleys. While Jaime and Clare stand small, yet unyielding against the vast landscape, the audience is left with a sense of awe, anticipation, and emotional resonance, knowing that the final choice, the ultimate reckoning, is imminent. The screen holds on the misty highlands for a heartbeat before cutting to black, preparing the stage for the final reveal. Asterisk, the screen is black for a moment. Silence pressing against the ears like the calm before the final storm. Then, a single beam of sunlight cuts through the darkness, illuminating the ruins of a castle on the cliffs. The camera slowly pans down to reveal Jaime and Clare standing together at the edge, their silhouettes framed against the breaking dawn. Every scar, every tear, every triumph they've endured is etched into their faces. and the weight of destiny rests on their shoulders. A low, haunting voice-over begins. For centuries, their love has defied time. But even love must face the final hour. The words hang in the air as the music swells, soft strings rising into a crescendo, blending with the distant roar of the sea and the whisper of the wind. Quick flashes erupt across the screen. Battles raging, fires blazing. Letters torn in anger and grief, moments of intimacy stolen between chaos. The world they know is on the brink of collapse. And every heartbeat counts. Text appears boldly over the montage. Outlander Season 8, the end. The letters seem to burn briefly, as if ignited by the storm of their journey. Lightning strikes. The cliffs illuminating shadows of past enemies and allies alike, while the music hits its dramatic peak. The tension is palpable. Viewers can feel the clash of love and destiny. The convergence of fate that has been centuries in the making. The trailer slows for a final heartbeat. Jaime and Clare clasp hands tightly, eyes locked, faces resolute. The camera pulls back, revealing the sweeping Highlands, endless and wild as the storm dissipates into a golden sunrise. Text fades in one last time. The journey ends, only on stars. The music softens to a lingering, haunting note, leaving viewers with awe, anticipation, and the undeniable sense that a saga unlike any other is about to reach its unforgettable conclusion. The storm has passed. Mist drifts gently over the cliffs, and the first golden rays of sunlight touch the Highlands. Silence dominates, broken only by the soft rush of waves far below. Jaime and Clare stand side by side, small against the vastness of the land, yet unbroken. Every hardship, every sacrifice, every battle they have endured has led to this fragile moment of calm quiet before the ultimate conclusion. The camera slowly circles around them, revealing glimpses of the lands they've loved and defended. Rolling green hills, ancient stone castles, and villages that have witnessed centuries of history. Text appears subtly. Their story nears its final chapter. The words linger, stirring emotion, and reminding viewers that the saga they've followed for years is about to reach its unforgettable climax. Quick flashes punctuate the calm. Hands reaching for each other, distant figures watching from the shadows, letters fluttering in the wind, and fires burning in faraway castles. The music swells slightly soft but tense, echoing the uncertainty and anticipation that hangs over the character's fate. Every frame conveys that love, destiny, and courage will collide in ways that will leave the world changed forever. Finally, the camera pulls back to a wide aerial shot. Jaime and Clare silhouetted against the sunrise, standing firm as the mist swirls around them. Text appears boldly, Outlander Season 8, the end, followed by a final note, coming soon stars. The music fades to a lingering, haunting chord. The screen goes black, leaving the audience with a pulse of excitement, awe, and longing, fully primed for the epic conclusion of a story that has spanned centuries.